welcome back. Hey, Downtime here.
To Downtime.
So recently, me and Tom, we just saw the new Daniel Craig James Bond Skyfall.
And it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good too.
It's a really good standalone movie.
You don't have to see the other two.
Casino Royale or whatever there was that came before, because I don't even remember anything.
I don't even think Daniel Craig wants to know what the hell that movie was. It's pretty bad.
It's a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I thought it was good. I thought there was some little down things though, little tiny things that
it was
kind of made it not as good as Casino. But
yeah, well, Casino Royale is
fantastic.
Movie, but we're not reviewing that.
Yeah.
But what I felt, first two acts of the movie, very, very good, very, very fresh. There were a lot of interesting things brought up, but then the last act of the movie just takes a different turn. It makes it more personal, and like there isn't like a global threat anymore. So I felt that the third act was like significantly weaker, and it doesn't exactly hurt the film overall because the film is entertaining and enjoyable.
I mean, I got to agree. I mean, you got jumping right into the movie. You got this huge scene. You got Bond, and I don't want to ruin the ending a little bit, but he is with someone else who is for Bond fans. You know what I'm talking about. At the very end, he picked it up very well. It was
guilty.
Good. He loved it. But you have him running through this town. He's got chasing. He's going after this man who stole something from MI6. You don't know what it is until the very end. You know it's the chip, and huge fight scenes going, very vast area, and then you go to Shanghai. James Bond getting back into the scene, getting
beautifully
back to
shot.
Oh, fantastic!
Cannot talk enough about the direction and the cinematography. Like every single shot looks like a painting. The Shanghai sequence.
Coming up on the Shanghai sequence when you have the lanterns in the water and
that was
just
beautiful.
Coming in, that's fantastic.
The villain, Silva, Javier Bardem, really, really good.
Very good villain.
Very creepy, very unsettling. His whole layer, I love it. Even though I wish they would have spent more time there. His whole layer of
this desolate island.
Desolate island where it's like bikes are just everyone had to drop what they're doing and it's just like decaying.
And he lies to all these people saying there was a chemical spill or nuclear or something that forced everyone to leave this island when there was nothing wrong. Like, he's that scary of a guy that people are like, no, we gotta get the hell out of here.
I love the inclusion of what we were saying before, the classic Bond characters. Right from the beginning, Q. I loved Q. I love how they make him like a child prodigy kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I actually was a little bit hurt when he made the joke about what were you expecting, like an exploding pen? Yeah. Because I love the exploding. I love all that, James Bond.
That's what also turned me down. There's no gadgets in this one.
Like to me, gadgets to James Bond is what wall crawling is to Spider-Man.
Exactly.
It goes hand in hand.
You gotta have something.
And I understand the need to make it more real world, and I like the story. It was a good real world consequence kind of thing. But you could still have some
give him something.
Classic James Bond.
Give him some sort of something to knock someone out. I mean, a little something.
The
little transmitter,
the gun, the transmitter, but the transmitter isn't even a gadget.
It was a transmitter.
The gun was kind of cool, and I liked the one time that they used it, where it was oh yeah, let's include this one thing just to show he has a gadget. But he didn't really use it.
Yeah. The gun was only his palm can use it, and then some poor sap picked it up and was of course Daniel Craig's I wouldn't do that.
And then I get eaten by a Komodo dragon.
Gets eaten by a Komodo dragon.
Spoiler.
But I mean, like Tom said in the beginning, first two acts were really good. Third act, they hyped it up so much. I mean, you have Silva's huge plans.
A lot going on that could have been really cool.
Really wants to topple MI6. Really wants to go after M. This whole time is going up, and then the ending just falls a little short.
Awkward kind of revenge / sympathetic justice kind of thing.
I mean,
and you didn't really know what the villain was really trying to accomplish other than his own. He's just a psycho.
He is, but he does a great job with it.
He does a very creepy, unsettling job.
And of course, Bond at the end, he does his usual thing where he gets back on his horse like nothing ever happened, and he.
But yeah, at the same time, spoiler. Yeah. I don't want to say this is a spoiler for your review, but I wish that there would have been more. I wish that Bond would have felt more, or there would have been more consequences for him emotionally. But towards the end, he's just back on track, and he's good.
So
other than that, I do applaud them for taking
a very good job,
taking chances and doing things that no other Bond movie has done before. see the movie and find out.
Mm-hmm.
It's
what do you think? Give me a quick rating.
8 out of 10.
You give an 8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
I'd agree with that. It's 7.8.
It's very good.
So
it's definitely worth the money for like
I would
Friday night out.
Mm-hmm. One last thing, really upset. No shaken, not stirred. They didn't throw
They referenced that.
No, they didn't.
They did.
He just got a martini.
And she shaked it.
Yeah,
and he was like, just the way I like it.
I would have liked him said the line though.
Yeah. I like how he just like in Casino Royale too. The guy was like, "Well, would you prefer shaken or stirred? Does it look like I give a damn?" Like he's like angsty. He's like the don't give a Bond.
That's us. All right,
that's us. Downtime. Stay forward. Look forward to the next review.
We'll do something good. All right.
Downtime.
Be good.